Hey guys, so we're back in it. I'm just going to show you what I did, and then I'm going to go over some of the things you can do with Minecraft Edu outside of the actual, like inside the program, outside of the program, but with the program. So I've added some more stuff to my school. And so, for instance, when a student teleports here, and the next video I make is going to be from the student perspective coming here, the student will show up here, they'll see the sign welcome. Typically, if I was teaching a course with Minecraft Edy, or if I was running an after-school program, I would go through, like, oh, this is where you come in, you know, come inside, you can hang out in here, one of the chairs or whatever, or this little pyramid I built. And instructions will always be on this side of the wall. So the instructions for today would be create a building using resources you find, work together and fill out a journal on what you learned. So students would know to pick up a journal from here. If there was resources in here they could use, they would be in the chest. So for instance, I made some stone pickaxes. Then they would go to work as a group, go and collect resources. So it's just sort of a way to set things up. Provide them with crafting tables and things like that. I mean, if the students don't already know how to make their own, which I'm sure they probably do. But either way, you would probably go over that with them when teaching them how to play the game. So, what about outside of the course? What can we do with it? Oh, excuse me, hold on. Let me get out of here. Since you can see my screen, this will be so much easier. I was looking into other things we could do with Minecraft Edu, and they provide a world library. So, if you own the program, Minecraft Edu program, if you're not a student like I am, you can go in and you can download different worlds that you can use and take your students through. And they vary, obviously, if you look. Like, there's everything from the mall to just a collaborative build map, quarry, the Swift Family Robinson, Ohio 4th grade, social studies world. I mean, it's amazing. You could build something and add it onto this. And just to show some examples, I mean, say you have a class who's learning about China and social studies. You could take them to the Forbidden City. I mean, this is amazing. Look at this. Oh. The time and effort people put into these things is just phenomenal. So there's tons of resources out there. You could take them and do like a decimal triathlon. This map is a math adventure. Students will spawn at the starting area of a triathlon event. Within the event, students will swim, ride pigs, and race boats to go to the finish line. It's the only limitations you have is what you're willing to try. Now, you might not be able to think of how to create some of these events, but you could go on here and download some of them and implement them in your classroom. So that's some definite food for thought. And as I have quite a bit of time left on this video, I'm just going to go ahead and go in as a student and then show you that view, and then just show you the difference in the menu. So we'll close out with only a couple of videos, but so I'm gonna log in again. I'm gonna go into multiplayer. So this is the world. I'm gonna join the server, but this time as a student. I'm gonna connect. Oh, I have to. I didn't log out. Wow. Alright. Alright, so now that that's all sorted out, I had to exit out. Let's see, we're going to go multiplayer, join the server. This time I'm going to be as a student, connect, logging in, and Here I am as a student. I still have the resources that I had as a teacher, though, so that's strange. But there we go. So here's a student. So let's see what the student menu is. The student menu shows the assignments you can do. You can teleport back to the surface, and you can teleport to spawn. So for instance, I can teleport back to spawn. It's definitely not as complex. And I don't... Yeah. Now I do not have instant building. I also have limited resources. So even though I kept the stuff that I picked up from that I created as a teacher, I no longer have any of the powers, or, well, we'll just say powers, I guess, or abilities that I did then. I can't fly, I don't have instant destruction of blocks, which kind of makes me a little sad, but that's really the main difference. You don't have any access to anything that you do as a teacher, and you have to interact with the world however the teacher sees fit. So, for instance, if you want your students PvP, they can fight each other. If you want monsters, you can spawn monsters, everything else. So, use the tool, think about how you want to implement it, look for other resources out there. There's tons of articles, tons of examples of people using it. So much you can do with it. Have fun with it. Alright, thanks guys.